Hey ladies, I want to tell you something real quick that has helped me a lot this year and especially lately, and then also about 2 fun events we've got coming up. So the thing that has helped me a ton is I help with Awanas on Sunday night under Wendy Chapman. Now she is awesome at getting those girls to memorize scripture, and as adults, I don't always memorize scripture on a weekly basis like these kids are doing, and she teaches them using song and motion, and that helps really get it into their brain. And I'm thinking, why can't we as adults just do that? So it was not too long ago that I was facing something that was very scary in my life. A lot of fear came into my life, and it was kind of dumb, like looking back on it, and really kind of, I'm almost embarrassed to say it because I know it was just stupid, but that's what fear is. Like, fear doesn't have to make sense to completely overtake you. And so it was this fear of bridges. When we went to the of not just any bridges, like bridges that go up and then they come down, and you feel like you're flying and you feel like you're not grounded. And when we went to the Dauphin Island mission trip, there was these bridges, and it just scared everything inside of me. Like, I just physically, my stomach just got sick. I did not want to do it. I did not want to do it. But I listened to just a podcast about quoting scripture and fighting fear with scripture. And then I combined that with Wendy's way of teaching with motions and different things. And so we were leaving Dauphin Island and we were headed to Panama City. And I had Chloe and Bella, my daughter and my niece, in the back seat. And I said, okay, y'all, we're going to probably have to go over some more bridges. We got to fight this with scripture. And so we're going to do it what Miss Wendy teaches us. And so, we memorized Isaiah 12:2. And it was, I will trust in the Lord and not be afraid. We had a little beat to it, okay? So I will trust in the Lord and not be afraid. And it's the Lord himself is my strength and defense. And we would just do those motions over and over. I will trust in the Lord and not be afraid. The Lord himself is my strength and defense. And as I say those words and believe those words and know that the God of this universe is my strength, even through whatever I'm going through, he is my defense. He is my strength. I can do this. And that verse, we would start to come up to a bridge, and before I would even say, because y'all, seriously, there was like 7 bridges I thought we were going to have to go on one, and there was about 7 from Dauphin Island to Panama City, the way that we went. And so one would come, again, not the regular bridges. I can handle that. These come. So we would see it. And this is after about maybe number 5. And here comes number 6. And I'm thinking, okay, I can just do it. I'm not even going to say it out loud this time. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. But then in the back seat, the 2 girls, I hear in unison, I will trust in the Lord and not be afraid. The Lord himself is my strength and defense. And so I loved it. And so it totally did help with that fear. And I can tell you that there have been more real fears in my life since then, that verse, just having those words in me and reminding myself that the Lord of this universe truly is my strength and defense, that has just helped me. So I just tell you that because fear is something that I think that we go through all the time. And even irrational fear, even fears about driving or things that probably not going to happen, they're still fears. And even if they seem crazy to other people, when it physically affects you, it's real to you. And we have a real personal God who wants to help deliver you of that. So if you want to borrow our little chant, feel free to do so. Or if you just want to use Wendy's method of putting it to a beat and to motions, do that, and to help get this scripture just in your brain and in your heart. So that's that. But I also want to tell you about 2 events coming up. So we have got a paint night at Pizzazz. So most of y'all know I own Pizzazz, and we're just going to open it up. It's no cost. Just come on in, and we're going to be painting. I think right now we're going to be doing some angels and crosses on little pieces of wood, but that might change. I try to stay flexible in the creative department, but it is going to be on May 30th. That is a Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Please RSVP so we have enough supplies. You can do that just by shooting us an email at KASEYAU@gmail.com. That's KCAU@gmail.com. So that's one event. The next one that's coming up is on June 24th. We are going to the Antiquities, I believe that's how you say it, in Georgia. That's the place that has the Lord's, like the living Lord's Supper that they kind of recreate for you. every bit about what it would have been like to be in that last, that Last Supper. So it's going to be a really cool experience. If you can't, if we can't travel all the way to the Holy Land, we can go to Georgia and get a little taste of it there. So for both of these events, please RSVP. Pizzazz is free. The Antiquities, I believe, is $35, and we will be taking that money soon. It's not due quite yet, though. But do let us know that you're going so that we can start to figure out travel arrangements and things like that. So, all right, I hope to see y'all soon. See ya.